Beautiful. Beautiful. Just come on. Yeah, maybe he just won't start because I'm live streaming. Wait. How does this look? Oh, I'm just throwing them white. Oh yeah, that's it is low key. Frame rate's low key better. Okay, so instead of just viewing it on my monitor, I'll use my phone instead. I'll use my phone instead just so I can view the stream without any laggy frame rate. I think so, anyway. That's how just kind of. That's how I just monitor my stream anyway. LMAO. So I guess this will be the first like drawing stream that actually kind of has a good setup, I guess. Wait, let me just. It's quite messy though. It is quite messy. Wait, let me just quickly take a look. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, for some reason, if I have my if I got it up on my PC, it for some reason screws with the frame rate. Okay, so in case if something happens, I've prepared myself in case if my face ever gets shown. If that somehow ever happens, it's fine because I'm wearing a mask and a beanie, so the only thing you can kind of see are my eyes, but the holes are so small, so you can it's not really enough to identify me anyway. Plus, it's not like I'm an internet celebrity anyway. So yeah, this is actually for a video that might a short actually, a short for the other channel, but I don't really want to spoil it, so I'm just gonna make a new file where I just reference where I just pull up references. Wait, does this work? Oh, okay. All right, so as long as I'm on that, then I should be good. I kind of just want to practice on like expressions and stuff. So like, I'll look up the Tate easy. Although the issue with looking up specific animators frames on these is that it won't really show any of like the goofy scenes. It'll only show like the serious one with like the pretty stock expressions. I mean, not saying that Naoki Tate is expressionless. It's just it. It's just for some reason Google doesn't like to show. Google doesn't like to give good results. Actually, this actually seems pretty good. Okay, so let's throw this in here. Mind you, I'm not gonna trace it. I'm just gonna reference it. Because again, this is me just like studying. Also, not that I'm an art teacher in any way, but I would not suggest to use to draw on green with blue, because that would look pretty awful. Hope it doesn't show up on. Oh, well, good thing I'm quick enough. Okay, so I'll just throw something here. Oh. Well, reference. What I like to do when it comes to referencing, I like to always break down the drawings first, see how they structure. Reason why I pick Naoki Tate of all people is because Naoki Tate, I actually really like his style, even though my style is a bit more on the more detailed, is a bit more detailed than like Tate's would be. I still think Tate is someone you should really like. I think Tate is a really great reference you should get when it comes to expressions and like loose loose limbs or loose movement. Not just as an animator, but also as an illustrator too. because most people don't really care much about when it comes to like animation or like movement, loose movement. That's what I was trying to say. Loose movement. Most people, at least Dragon Ball fans, anyway, they don't really care all that much about. Don't really care about the movements, the movement of the series. They only like care about like the actual like character art, which like I get. I mean, I was one of them. I was one of the people that thought Naoki Tate was bad, and well, that's not me say. That's not me saying I knew exactly who Naoki Tate was. I just wait, oh yeah, I should probably always go to follow a line of action. Doesn't have to be perfect circles. I mean, this didn't have to be perfect either, but I don't know. I'm a perfectionist too. Because Dragon Ball, at least Z, because most people grew up with watching Z, which makes sense. Well, but most people grew up with watching Z, and Z. I'm not saying Z had bad animation, but it mainly just the direction with the animation in Z. It was mostly focused on character, like stills, like the character art. It didn't really. I mean, it was very dependent on which like animators were working on the episode, but like let's say a lot of people's favorites, like no, Tate, Masaki Sato. Masaki Sato, he's a good example of great, great character art, like great visuals, but like mediocre animation. And that's not me necessarily trying to take a jab at Masaki Sato. I love Masaki Sato. I love his art, but his animation in Z was not that good. Not that good. Not even in Dragon Ball either, I believe. But yeah. Anyways, point is, uh, that's what made people really love Sato because of his character art. He had his characters were expressful. They were expressful. He always had a really nice masculine like kind of grit to them. And you can notice that with like some of the characters like Bulma, because Sato in an interview did mention that besides drawing Cell, the hardest thing for him to draw in Dragon Ball was the female characters because they require such a different approach to their male counterparts. Which is like, okay, well, that does make sense. He's mainly known uh for his male characters, not really his female characters, because it seemed like that's what he practice on the most. Not saying that his female characters are bad, like his ball oh god dang, what is happening? Not sure what is happening here with the hand, but we could just ignore that for now. Because I am not in the mood to draw hands. We're just gonna focus on like the expression and the body. I could just mark out whatever the dark parts are. Again, I'm not trying to fully mimic Tate's style. I just think Tate's a great reference to pull from because his character, like unlike a certain someone, is not stiff. It's very fluid. It's beautiful. I feel happy every time I see it. I wish to always see him whenever he's working on Dragon Ball. Okay. There we go. That's it for now. Now we're gonna try and do it on the other bit. Actually, whoops. No. There we go. Oh, fuck. There you go. Excuse me for the painfully long pauses between what between my monologue, but basically, I think reason why people don't like Naoki Tate is because is actually mainly just his to Dragon Balls is kind of it's almost like alienating to see such a different approach, such a loose someone with such loose artwork, very simplistic and loose, compared to like Masaki Sato or Masahiro Shimanuki or Tadayoshi Yamamura or etc. Like the Saiyan saga, where everything was pretty gritty. Even the Boo saga, which was probably the cleanest, which had probably had the most cleanest like designs of the series. still had grit to it. So seeing someone like Naoki Tate kind of just kind of coming at you with all these really bouncy looking characters can be a bit like, I guess, off-putting to some people. I was pretty put off by it, but again, swayed coming from someone who first started off with Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series, where the animations was really good, and actually the series back then actually had like good choreography. Good name. Sorry, so I had to take my mask off for a bit. Right. I'll check the stream in a bit. Okay. It's a bit blurry, but wait, oh, it's because I'm. I do want to try to wait. I'll try to fix the setup a bit because right now it is kind of scuffed. Okay, so it's sitting really tightly behind my desk. I don't want to cause any further harm to it, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Leave it at that. Well, that looks a bit better anyway. Actually, I can't fucking wear this mask for long. It's too hot. Okay. faster than the speed of light. This may sound very corny, but I don't know. You guys know the boys? You know A Train from the Boys. How he actually has songs that you can listen to right now on YouTube, Spotify, whatever. I just I know they're supposed to be obviously like the like parodies on like these obviously like industry plants rappers or whatever. I know they're supposed to. They're not supposed to sound good. They're supposed to sound kind of cheesy and corny for superheroes. But I don't know. I actually kind of like A Train's song Faster. I don't know why. It is kind of a bop. It is kind of a bop. Not gonna lie. And I'm glad they actually did like fucking make real songs for the show because while it is obviously just a show, it makes it feel more it makes it feel more real. If you get what I mean, like it feels like something that is like actually happening right now. I mean, sure, A Train is an asshole. He's a real asshole, but I don't know. I don't know. I weirdly enough find his one of his songs quite catchy. It's catchy, okay, it's catchy. I think actually that may be the point. Actually, is thing is I'm not a guy that really likes listening to the radio or is into a lot of pop music. Like there are some that I do kind of like, but it's just most of the time there'll be songs I really dislike, but will still like kind of I still find really catchy. Like there's so many awful songs that are always playing on the radio or some random TikToker still plays. But I don't know. I really dislike them, right? But they're so catchy, which is really annoying. Like these are there are songs that you just can't get out of your head, no matter how much you dislike them. Kind of like see, let me think of an example. I don't know. Let's say Justin Bieber. His I get like his I guess his sorry song whatever. His Justin Bieber sorry. I'm not a Justin Bieber fanatic. I'm not a hater either. I used to be a Justin Bieber hater, but not anymore since I don't care that much. But however, I do really dislike his music, and it's a song that I really don't like, but it's so catchy at the same time. I can't help but just feel like, it's I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea, but I can't stop bopping to it. it's It is really funny how weird our, how weird tastes, how like weird our preferences can be. Like you can know what you can just dislike something so much, but still but still find something in it that makes you think, but that kind of mangs though. The only one I can't really the the only one I don't think that has that magic anymore. Well, the only one I think that kind of has that magic now is Eminem. But I don't know. At the same time, he's really, really kind of. He- I I used to be a huge Eminem fan. I used to be a huge Eminem fan. I loved his music. His music was what kind of defined uh like half my teenage years. But I'm at a point now where if I listen to any Eminem song, I'll just sigh and be like, God dang it. And it's partly because I've just listened to these songs so many times they don't mean that much to me anymore. I mean, they meant something to me back then, but they don't mean that much now. Um, like, of course, his earlier stuff was better. His earlier stuff was better, but uh, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, just his earlier stuff is so much better than the stuff he makes now. It's just nowadays it feels like he doesn't really have much to say anymore, and he's even admitted it himself. He said so much. He said so much to the point where now he doesn't really have much to say unless if it is about something current about the world, or if someone's like making like a diss on him or whatever. But yeah, he just really doesn't do it for me anymore. I think I'm gonna say it. I think Eminem kind of sucks now. Like there's not I don't think there's a single song that I've listened to that I actually, not a single modern song that I've listened to that I like. Like I really, really am not a fan of his new stuff now. When I was a teenager, I was kind of happy with like Kamikaze because I felt like, oh my god, the old Eminem is back. But even now, listening to it, it just I kind of sigh still because I don't know. Now I kind of just think now when I listen to it, it just sounds extreme. It just sounds kind of childish to me. It was made because it was made uh because it was supposed to be like a response, or it was a diss to it was many things, but it was mainly a diss to critics, and uh, it was a diss to the critics, and it was a hit on the the modern rappers I think Lil Pump and 6ix9ine. Sorry, it's just so hard for me to multitask. It's hard for me to talk and do something at the same time. It's a bit of a difficult. It's a bit of an ordinary difficulty of mine. Um, but yeah, yeah, it was a diss on those, and it was like, all right, whatever. Like, sure, they make dumb, fun music, whatever. Old hip hop needs to come back, sure. But uh, oh, excuse me. Uh, oh, dang, it's windy outside. But anyway, yeah, I even though I appreciated it a lot back then, it's not something I feel like it's something I could have lived with without could have lived without now. No, that's fine. I suppose. Wait, no. Wait. Anyway, it was a response because no one liked his anyways, Kamikaze was kind of a response to everyone that didn't like that wasn't really that didn't like revive his revival album. Mm. Same here, honestly. I was not a fan of his revival album. I thought it sucked dick. I later tried listening through it, tried to find something that I thought maybe I missed, but not really. There was like one song, but uh, no, I just don't care about it. It's just Eminem's so boring now. It fucking pains me to say this, but Eminem is so boring now. I can't tell you any modern song that I can't tell you there's a single like modern song of his that I like. Like there was Godzilla, the Godzilla track. It's even now I'm like, yeah, it was just yeah, it's basically like Rap God but faster. Just meant to be cool song, a cool song where he raps fast and is with Juice World, which I mean, I like that he did include Juice World in the track there. Even it was pretty nice. But anyway, hating on Eminem. uh, yeah, no, I just didn't care that much about Godzilla. Godzilla to me is just like the new rap god, where it's like, oh, cool, he raps very fast. pretty nice. I like Goku with big ears. Big ear Gokus. They're cool. Checking to see if the stream's still up. Good. Very good. I'll show you how to see. This is like a nice like little silly expression of Goku. I'll show you how to ruin it in like just a minute. There we go. See? Just turn it into a standard face. Fuck. Although it is more expressive than I normally do. Fuck, Toriyama was right. Toriyama was right. Drawing it in a more, doing it more roughly actually gives an oddly good enough result. Fucking hell. I want to keep this face. I want to keep this face now. Fuck, that's actually a good angry face. Like, sure, it does kind of need some cleaning up, but oh my god, it's probably like one of the best like angry faces I've done in a while. All right. Anyway, removing that. Bye. This is my final message. Goodbye, world. No. It's completely gone. Oh, that was actually a good face. Like, it was a good angry face. Shit. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I'm glad without this coming on. This is technically like tracing. Well, thing is, it is tracing to an extent, but it's this is tracing to an extent, yeah, because obviously I'm like tracking what the whole like the body and the like pose Goku is doing here. Obviously, like skipping a few details, and then and then I just make a new sketch where I try to mimic that same like those same like building blocks. So yeah, you would be right. This is tracing, but but it is actually an effective way of learning how to do some posing and stuff, and just learning how to do anatomy in general. It's also a good practice for it. I mean, it's a good practice in general. It's also just a good practice for like um like following the line of action, which is this this whole thing right here. I The reason why I just made it like a curved line was because I noticed if it looks like to me it looks like it was curving up here. Like line of action doesn't have everyone has their own interpretation of what their line of action should be, of course, but to me it just made sense to like because to me the whole flow of his body here, even though it's a close up, just whoosh, goes up here. Like that's how I see it. If I just drew like a straight line, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I would not know what to do with it. It would just make no sense to me. I'd just be like, oh fuck. What do I do with this? It does look a bit more angry than I intended, though. But it's a sketch, so that's my excuse. Actually, the eyebrows aren't done, so maybe that's why. There you go. So glad I don't have to use mirrors to see where, just to make sure the proportions are what they should be. It's quite a big nose. Wait, I could. Yeah, buddy. Time to draw the hair. Actually, I like drawing the bangs first. I'll just put it there. Put the hair in there. I feel like the eyebrows are a bit too high. Like, obviously they're supposed to be high, but actually, wait. I'll let the results speak first. Oh, okay. I'll just. Obviously, I just kind of draw my Goku a bit differently. Yeah, maybe the bangs look just bad. Just erase them a little bit. Like, I guess it'd make more sense for them to be like that when it's Super Saiyan. Okay. No, it's not that bad. I guess before I get on with the, I don't know. I kind of want to finish this now. Actually, it was just a study at first, but now I actually kind of want to finish it. I don't know. I'll just do something quick. Okay, it's just. Obviously, it would. Yeah. God. The wind's sounding demonic. The alien outside. Why not? Let's make Goku's mouth just bleed a little bit. Um, that's completely. That is what Tate likes to do. All right, there we go. It's looking pretty nice. I'll draw with a like thin line art this time. Oh wow, I actually kind of like that because the mouth, because since the mouth is over here, the cheek kind of pushes out a bit. Well, the cheek, the jawline, I guess. But, I don't know. Can't escape the thick line work. Uh, no, I'll just. No. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Oh no, I'll probably get copyrighted. Oh wait, I don't make money. I feel like if I was an animator working on Dragon Ball, um, I bet you 90% of my animation, 90% of my keyframes would be corrected mainly because of the thick line work, the thick line art. I love giving my characters. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Actually, wait, where's the There we go. Now onto the face. might cheat. No, no, I'm not gonna cheat. Ew, ew. I thought it'd be better if they were maybe a bit far apart, further apart. Oh, excuse me. Ah, hands are getting shaky again. God dang. All right, wait. Just gonna take a sip of water real quick and I don't know, just take a quick break. Oh god, I just realized how horribly I've drawn the Adam's apple. Fucking hell. Well, that definitely tells you. That definitely tells you how much these artists have evolved over the years. Naoki Tate, he isn't just some random newcomer to Super or whatever. He's been around since like the 90s or the 80s actually. I think since the 80s. Could be wrong. A lot of people say, "Oh, his style is so much better in Z," but the funny truth is, Naoki Tate has always kind of had a more simplistic style. Like he's always had a more simplistic approach compared to most of the animators. Like if you look at some of the uncorrected Genga of Tate, you'll notice that a lot of that most of his illustrations are quite similar to how they look now. Like if you look at Broly for an example of that close up of Super Saiyan Blue Goku, if you look at that and then take a look at his Vegeta from Z, then you'll just see how little difference there is actually. His faces have always been quite round and a bit on the more chubbier side. That's just the way Tate is always drawn. Like, unfortunately though, it was quite rare for Tate to ever have to have been uncorrected. I think like the only episode where Tate's not corrected most of the time is in an episode. I can't remember the episode number, but it's in the episode where Krillin, Marin, and Gohan are looking for like some treasure or whatever, like underneath the water. You'll see that a lot of his. You'll see that that's like the most uncorrected he's ever been in Z. Other than that, Other than that, his artwork doesn't really get to see the light of day. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Just muting my mic in case if someone shows up. Back. All right, so let's just try and finish this up quick now. Actually, you can go. Wait, what? No, let's more rounded. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. It's so weird. When I'm just sketching, it's like, oh, cool. It's like fine. But as soon as when it comes to the fucking fine lining, it just takes forever. Fine. Oh yeah, I fucking fixed Goku's Adam's apple there. Holy crap. Ooh, I just noticed my fatal error. Which meant. Oof, oof. It's just. Oh, yeah, I should probably. Wait. There we go. That was perfect. Wait, no. Should probably. Okay. No matter how weird the proportions are of Goku, of the hairstyles in Dragon Ball, you always gotta keep a level of accuracy, a level of real life accuracy within them. You know what? I need to stop thinking, oh, it wouldn't look right. No, fuck it. It's a fucking comedic scene. Oh my goodness. I never realized how much better that would look. Alright, anyway. Eyes may look a bit off, but it's fine. Probably should just make it a little bit faster. God dang. I wonder how much money goes into like ink, like other like manga like supplies. For Toriyama, he had to, one of the reasons why Toriyama um, made Super Saiyan was because I think it was his inker, the artist that inked his drawings, anyways. Uh, Suggested that maybe Super Saiyan should just be like a light color instead, so they didn't have to, so then they didn't keep running out of black, which I think is probably one of the funniest reasons why Super Saiyan even exists. It was just so they wouldn't. It's just so they wouldn't run out of ink as often. Like that's one of my favorite reasons. One of my favorite reasons why something as legendary as Super Saiyan fucking exists. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. No, you know what? Because I'm a thief, stealing the colors. Wait, I want to see actually. I mean, I can kind of tell anyway. Yep. Good, warmer tones here. I don't know. I kind of want to make Goku a bit more pinkish. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot about his eyes. Um, I don't know. I can't be asked now. I'll just bother with that when we get to it. Well, I do like my colours to be warm. Also important to know exactly. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? I do kind of need to fix it. I just sorry. or as thin as possible. Much better. It does look a bit more angry than I intended it from to be. Oh, whatever. Whatever. We'll just make do with what we have. Okay. So it's easier for me to, because these are shapes I have to draw. It's a comedic scene. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, there's Adam's apple. Can't have that going around, can we? There you go. I mean, when you're drawing muscles on Goku, sure, it may just be going. It may just be me going a bit too far with making the muscles look a bit cooler than it should be. But personally, I think that whenever you are drawing Goku's boobs, they should look as good. They should look as sexy as they are. Goku's got good booba, and I don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss that bit of itty bitty detail on him. All right, I just. Even though Dragon Ball Heroes exists, I don't think the fans get enough. I don't think fans get enough from the franchise. They're missing that. They are missing true. They are missing true fan service. And right now, that is Goku's boobies. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot to shade his arms. Oh, okay. Did a bit of a good old Tate throwback to in GT when he drew Vegeta, and when he was shading Vegeta's arm, and he gave it kind of like this triangular oval shape. Sure, it should be like this, but I don't know. I like it. Okay, 40. Hmm. Oh shit. Excuse me. Whoops. Okay. I'll. I'm not done with the whole drawing yet, but I'll just kind of just want to put the skin on anyway, like the base colors of the skin. Maybe it's a bit too much contrast. Maybe it's a bit too much. We'll see. I do kind of like it when it looks like it's bleeding through a bit. I kind of like when they go some of the colors bleed through each other a bit. Like here, you can still see a bit of pink there, a whitish pink there. Because I don't know, it gives the impression that this is like drawn in like a cell, like back in like cell era anime. Oh, excuse me, I just realized what I'd done. Oh yeah, probably should probably fill in the eyes. In fact, I don't know why it's. I just. Oh, it's too late anyway. Fuck. Yeah, I think there may be a bit of too much contrast, and the muscles. Just gonna. Just want to fill in those a bit. Yeah, and then the black. Yeah, I kind of want to change up the skin a bit. Yeah, I like that. Actually, yeah, it just ended up being pink anyway. All right. Um, not really liking how thick the lines are. Not. Now it looks too pointy. God dang it! Knew it was too point. I knew it was too. I should have fixed it when I had the chance. You fool! That's it, I suppose. Okay, now the gi. I like. I like mine yellowy orange. I don't like when it's fully like a red orange. Almost like a gold orange kind of thing. I feel like that orange is a bit too bright. It didn't look that good anyway. For some reason, in night, I start coughing a lot more. I don't really understand why. Okay, this may be abrupt, but I'm gonna have to go now. I might finish this up at some point. I don't know. It was just meant to be like a study, but instead I just ended up trying to complete it and stuff. But yeah, anyway. Hope you boys and girls have a wonderful day, and I'll see you someday. Bye.